Hi again, it's me. For those of you who don't know me, if you didn't notice, yeah, I can talk. I have this thing about when I get going, I can really go, and usually leads me someplace else, which leads me someplace else, which means I never shut up. I guess I also am a good listener, so I just thought I'd throw it out there. Don't prejudge. In fact, part of the joke. So, for those of you who've seen the movie Singles, yeah, it wasn't a very good movie. But anyway, so in about 1995, 96, we watched it about 50 times. It's a long story, but anyway, we did over and over and over. It's one of the few things we had to watch, so we just watched it. Anyway, there's this whole part about video dating, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this guy comes on and he gets the big eyes, and I can be intense. I can be intensely laid back. And we have said that joke forever. So, yeah, I can be intensely laid back. Anyway, so I rambled so long it wouldn't fit in less than 10 minutes. So here's part 2 of me and my opinions, and this is the part where I try and hope you understand that I'm not really an arrogant jerk. Yeah, that's actually what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thanks. Okay, so I have to clarify. I don't want anyone to think that I'm arrogant. I simply find like I said, I respect Descartes. I respect what he was trying to do. I don't want anyone to think that I am saying anyway I'm better than him. I'm not. He's brilliant. I'm just saying that truly thinking, truly suspending belief, truly being objective is hard for the greatest minds on this planet. And then if you are, let's say you had a breakthrough. You were the most objective in a single decision for your job, for your family, for some one thing ever in your whole life. Everyone around you is not going to believe you. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? But they're not, because they're going to think you're crazy. There is no way that you objectively, in the true sense of the word objective, stepped back, suspended belief, and made a real decision. I don't know. It's entirely possible, but it's really hard, especially if you don't practice it. I guess so. Then the question becomes: do you think about your thinking? So now we get the spiral going. Anyway, I know this is a whole other conversation, but I'm going to throw this in, and we're going to cut it off here. But anyway, do you, when you make a decision that you believe to be objective, you follow that decision to the end, and then after a month or 2 months, someday, when you're sitting around having lunch, the TV's off, kids are gone, whatever, you're sitting by yourself, go back and think about that decision. Ask yourself the question, that decision that I made, was it really objective? Did I really do the right thing? Did I really want to come to that conclusion? Or did I come to the right conclusion? Really, if you're a believer, you should ask yourself, did I come to the conclusion that brought me closer to God? Again, another conversation. But these are all things that should be done, and this is part of the thinking process. Think that we think that we think. And we need to think about our thinking so that we know we're doing the right things. I think we do. And that is going to prove, I think it's going to prove itself. When you were in math in high school and college, did you ever do proofs? Did you go back and check your proof? You're supposed to. 6 months later, when you had to do a more complex proof, did you ever go back to one of the basic proofs and look at it and see how it was done? And then say, wow, step A, B, C, D. And I got to E. Now I need to get to R. So I can take this proof and I can build on these building blocks that I'm reanalyzing and seeing are correct. Now, if you had a flaw in the beginning, if your foundation is weak, how strong is your house going to be? So what I'm suggesting is, when you start laying your foundation of thinking, analyze your thinking, analyze your foundation, make sure that it's strong. Not just strong because someone else told you it was, because your spouse, your kids, that was really smart. Yeah, I don't know. It was the best I could do with what I had. And usually that's good enough. Usually. but is the best you had is right here, and it's the strongest. There's the strongest muscle in your body if we use it. So let's all get some exercise. Have a great day.